The man had just stepped out of his house, when suddenly a missile came crashing toward the building. The powerful shockwave knocked him straight to the ground, but he had to snap out of it immediately, because the drone's next target was him, so he quickly pulled a foil-covered iron pot from his backpack, and taped it to his thigh. Sure enough, once the tracker on his leg was blocked, the signal on the drone instantly disappeared, but the organization determined to eliminate the man, immediately switched the drone to thermal mode. In the next second, the man was locked on again, but what they never expected, was that in that brief switching moment, the man had already aimed his gun at the drone. With a loud bang, the surveillance screen at the back turned to static instantly. Seeing the drone shot down, the man still didn't dare to relax even a bit, because he knew the second drone would arrive any moment, so he rushed back to the tool shed, grabbed a sharp knife and cut open his thigh. The moment the tracker was pulled out with tweezers, the man immediately placed it in his mouth, to maintain the tracker's body temperature. Sure enough, the organization detected nothing unusual, and quickly dispatched the second drone. However, this time the man gave up the idea of running, and simply lay down in the snow waiting to die. He even took out gauze and placed it on the ground. The next moment, a hungry pack of wolves was drawn by the scent of blood. Seeing the man voluntarily offering himself as a meal, the wolves were practically drooling. Seeing this, the man shouted loudly to scare them away, but instead completely enraged the wolves. But in an instant, the fear in the man's eyes turned sharp, because he knew the bait had been taken. As the lead wolf lunged forward, he triggered the mechanism, and in a flash the prey became the hunter. He rushed forward, pinning the wolf down, and jammed a wooden stick into its jaws. Then he took the tracker from his mouth, and quickly tossed it into the wolf's throat. Finally, he let go and released the wolf. Faced with the man's sudden offering, even the Wolf King was stunned. But in the next second, a whistling sound came from above. It turned out the organization's drone had already arrived. Sensing danger, the wolf immediately turned and ran, but by then the drone had already locked onto the tracker in its belly. Seeing the target moving fast, the organization thought it was the man fleeing, so they decisively launched a cruise missile. The next second, the target was blown to ashes. The organization believed they had successfully eliminated the man, but in reality he wasn't hurt at all.